Hello everyone, Jilles Groskamp here from Team Infinity, and today in this video I want to talk about something new that I found on the IF14-2, and it's tuning the front axle height. I don't know if you heard about it or not. At the moment our axle height is it's in the middle, so we use a steering block, a caster block, and there's a bushing up and down. And in the previous races and practices I've been to, I have tried the axle height in a different way, and I went up with the axle height. So that means I flipped the bushing upside down, and so I raised the axle height. And for me, the feel is I have a little bit less steering going into the corner, but it feels like you have more mid-corner steering and exit steering. And the i14, the character of the car is to have initially quite a lot of steering. So therefore I've tried the axle height, and it really amazed me how much difference the 0.5, which one it's now, already make the difference. At the moment I will show you how I do it, and I will give you some more suggestions how to tune it further. So now I have the steering block and the caster block in once from the i14-2. As you can see, standard we have the bushing right here and right here, which is 0.5 and 0.5. And then as a camber link shim, that's 1 millimeter. And basically what you're gonna do is follow. You're gonna raise the axle height. So you flip this bushing and the bushing will come on top, and you will add a 0.5 millimeter shim right here. So I will do that now. So first I flip the bushing, put the steering block back in, and I take a 0.5 shim and I put it under. Now I added the 0.5 under, and now I will put the camberlink ball with a 0.5 shim on top, so you remain the 1 millimeter camberlink shim with this 0.5 of the bushing and 0.5 of the shim, so the height will remain the same. Don't over tight this one now, because the bushing is upside down, so you have a little bit more tension. So be careful with the tightening up. So make it a minimum play, and it works free. So now I raise the axle height by 0.5, because there's a 0.5 shim here, and now it's all the way up there. So for me this helped me a lot with the i14-2 to gain a little bit more steering, and also the car was more consistent to drive. I tested even more higher axle height, so I grinded 0.5 millimeter from the steering block to raise it even more high, and on the end it even felt better for me. So I can also recommend you to try even higher axle height, but just to make a test first, and an easy test because it's done very quickly, as you can see. Try it first and see if it goes better for you. One thing I want to tell you about the axle height: if you change the axle height, I want to remind you that you also have to change your ride height, your droop setting, and also the bump steer shims, in order to keep that level and the same. Because by a 0.5 of a difference, basically your ride height changes by a half millimeter, as well as your droop settings, and of course the bump steer. So check that out, and if you keep all the same, you can really feel what it does with only the axle height. I hope this tip was helpful for you, and hope to see you soon again.